I knew when I was an entrepreneur when selling kombucha casually to my friends started becoming profitable, and when I started creating my personal schedule around my brewing schedule. I was always on the pre-med track at Wake Forest, so deviating from that was a little bit scary, but it's been so worth it.
I knew I was an entrepreneur when I started to think more about my life after Wake Forest. Updog gradually came into my life near the end of my Wake Forest experience, and I started to turn down job offers, which was really scary considering we didn't really know where we were going with Updog yet.
I wanted to go to a university in the South, mainly because of the weather, and when I visited Wake Forest, I just loved it. So I applied early decision, and the next thing you know, I was screaming, "Go Deeks!"
I chose Wake Forest because I was looking for a small liberal arts school, and I really wanted small classes. I first became involved with the Center for Entrepreneurship in my junior year, after I'd started Updog with Olivia. We were making this kombucha in my dorm room my junior year, and we were very successful at this. So I brought a bottle of our kombucha to Dan Cohen's office very early on, maybe in the first few weeks that we had started Updog. I showed him our product, I told him how awesome it was, and I told him that Olivia and I wanted to make a real business out of this.
One of our biggest takeaways from the Center for Entrepreneurship was the resources that we were provided with. It was really great to have these resources available to us because without them, we wouldn't have been nearly as educated or have nearly as big as a network as we do now.
One of our biggest takeaways was Startup Lab that both Olivia and I participated in last semester when I was still a senior. Dan Cohen started this amazing classroom learning opportunity for startups that are actually already operating. Through growing Updog, we received such a constant stream of support from Dan Cohen and Greg Poole. They were always there to answer our questions, especially as incredibly seasoned entrepreneurs who have been through many of the same hurdles that we have had to jump through. Most importantly though, these relationships have extended to after graduation. For those of you who don't know what kombucha is fermented tea. Essentially, it's really good for digestive health because it's full of probiotics, but it also promotes your overall health.
We went from selling 160 bottles a week to Wake Forest students who ordered through Instagram direct message to being in more than 70 locations in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia. We sell our product in bottles and kegs, and we offer kombucha on tap, which is something that North Carolina has never seen before.
Our 3-month goal is to continue to grow within our major markets, which are the Piedmont Triad, Charlotte, and Raleigh-Durham. Within 2 to 3 years, we hope to be distributed throughout the Southeast in major retailers. My best advice would be to take risks, but do your research. A lot of people think entrepreneurship is about taking risks, but for me, it's been more about reducing risks.
My advice would be is if you have a business partner, be prepared to be basically married to them. Ask questions, and don't be afraid to start a business in college. You have so many resources available to you through the university, and it's up to you to take advantage of them.
All in all, we are so thankful for the support of the Wake Forest community. You can find our product in all of the pods across campus, as well as campus grounds. And if you can make it, come out to the farmers market in Old Salem every Saturday. We're always there with kombucha on tap.
That's what's up, dog.